Eagle Archer. Maybe we should call you Archer the goal kicker now. How does it feel to get the monkey off the back, so to speak, and put through the big sticks?
Yeah, it was a bit of relief, to be honest. Yeah, it was good. I was happy with it. I was especially happy it was in the goal square too.
How have you found your last few games, and I guess really trying to cement your spot in the team?
Yeah, no, last few games has been good, I think. Each game growing with confidence, and each game I think that I'm getting more and more comfortable out there, so I think I'm going well.
How was your first derby? How did you find the experience?
It was great. Last year, watching it was awesome, and I really just wanted to be out there, and being out there on Sunday was such a cool experience.
About the result?
It wasn't the result we obviously wanted, but I think we're still a growing team, and obviously there's stuff to work on, a lot of unforced errors that may have happened, but we're working on that.
How did you find the forward line functioning?
It went a bit out of whack in the fourth and third quarter when we lost Gav, and obviously Harry was off and Oz had to go forward, so there was a lot of changes. But during the first half, I thought we worked pretty well. But obviously, second half it was a bit tough.
How's the body sort of feeling? Obviously, you've been put into the ruck role as well, and it's a pretty tough ask for a player such as yourself, sort of really having their first year. How have you been finding that experience?
No, I've been handling it quite well. I think I'm ready, and I'm ready to compete in the ruck. I think I'm still growing in that area as well, but I'm up for the challenge.
Long term, where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a forward or a ruck?
I honestly think that I'm probably seeing myself as that ruck forward role, but it's really up to the coaches where I play and where I best fit.
Archie, you did spend obviously a period of time in the Waffle last year playing down back. Would you, my understanding is you played a bit down there down back, would you consider moving down back to help out if Gav's away this week?
Yeah, of course. Wherever the team needs me, I'll play, but obviously, yeah, I can't really remember playing back in the Waffle, but obviously if the team needs me there, I'll put everything into it.
Have you played, you haven't played in Sydney before obviously, but
No.
What do you make of GWS so far?
Obviously they're a tough team, but I'm pretty up for the challenge. Obviously they're a good team, and we can learn from them, but we'll obviously give everything we've got.
Archer, news that Oscar Allen, your captain, met with Sam Mitchell from Hawthorn over the weekend. Did Oscar address the group at all this morning before training, and what have you made of the situation?
No, he hasn't addressed it. I personally, I don't really know much about it, but I don't really have the details. But I still think that he's committed to the club, and he's our captain. And I chose him for a reason. I feel like he wants to be here.
Yeah, can you describe him as a captain?
Describe him as a captain?
Yeah, what sort of leader is he?
He's a very vocal leader. He really likes to speak up in meetings and stuff, and he's definitely someone you can easily approach, I believe. But then out in the field, he actually commands quite well, especially in the forward line. Obviously right next to him, playing with him. He's great.
How's the feeling amongst the group? No wins yet this year, but what sort of, just describe under a new coach, how's it all going?
I think the vibe of the group is still positive. We had our meetings today, and everyone might have been a bit down, but we still know there's only one way to go, and that's up. There's still many positives that we have in our game, and there's stuff that we're working on.
Andrew McQualter, at the start of the year, what did he sort of say to you, and the expectations from you this year?
He didn't really have any expectations for me. I pretty much over the off season, the pre-season, just wanted to put my name up for selection, and I think I did that. But he didn't have any expectations of me because new coach. He just wants to meet everyone back then.
What expectations, or what did you change in the pre-season, I guess, to put your name forward for selection? Well,
probably having a pre-season because I didn't have a pre-season last year, so having that was probably helped. But it was. I didn't change much. I was just pretty much just following the program and trusting that my strength and conditioning coaches had best interest for me.
Have you always liked hitting a pack pretty hard? Because you do tend to.
Well, it kind of comes with the job being a key forward, to be honest. You kind of just have to be ready for contests, and if I need to crash it back or put my knees up and just hope for the best, I'll do it.
Have you had much of a chance to take a look at the Giants? And it's a big ask head-to-head with Kieran Briggs as well, big body for a ruck.
Yeah, we haven't really looked at the GWS just yet. Today's pretty much just a review of what happened on Sunday, but over the course of the week, I'll look at GWS and Kieran Briggs.
The travelled well so far this year, but not performed so well at home. Is it good to get out in the road? Is it like, can you put a finger on why that is?
Probably not really. Yeah, to be honest, I actually don't really know. Like, I mean, we came out at, like, obviously the first half at Brisbane, we played really well, and then kind of just fell off from there. But I'm not sure if that has anything to do with like travel or whatnot.